בוקר טוב, we up to Mishlei, פרק א', פסוק ט'. כי לוויית חן הם לראשך וענקים לגלגלותיך. אומר שלמה המלך, the musar that a person gets from his father and the Torah, the lesson that he gets from his mother, you should know it's like לוויית חן, it's a hibur of a hen, a type of the charmness, the charm. So the musar that a person gets from his parents and the Torah that they teach him, and he takes it and he learns it and he follows their Torah and musar, that's okay, right?
It's okay.
No, just okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's also okay. ומה זה? והרי הם זה חן, it brings charm, וזה תפארת, that's your beauty, וענקים לגלגלותיך. So the hen is on your head, the musar והתורה, it's like a jewelry that you wear, like a necklace that you wear on your neck. There is two pieces over here. There is the hen al harosh, the charm is on the head, and then there is the necklace on your neck.
So the one who learns from his mother and his father.
Meaning, in pasuk het we learn Shema beni musar avicha ve'al titosh Torah timecha. So he goes back. Pasuk tet goes back on pasuk het. Ki livyat hen, ki the musar that your father is teaching you, and the Torah that your mother is teaching you also, the musar b'Torah me'aba ve'ima. That's זה חן על הראש וענקים, ענקים it's a necklace, לגלגלותיך on your neck. זאת אומרת, מוסר that if a son follows the advices and the Torah that his parents are teaching him, you're only going to benefit. You're only going to benefit. A very interesting thought that the Gaon brings down, that why Shlomo here talks about hen ala rosh, it's like a crown on your head, ba'anakim, and a necklace on your neck. Why he brings two different types of jewelry, which one you put on the head and one you put on your neck. He brings down in Yerushalmi, Masechet Shabbat. May I? Thank you. That it seems from the Gemara there that people would wear jewelry based on their ma'asim tovim. Meaning where they're going to put their jewelry is based on their ma'asim. Ma'araya, yesh Gemara, Yerushalmi Masechet Shabbat, Perek Vav, Halacha Aleph. We learned that in Mishlei Shabbat, if you remember, we learned one of the jewelries, היה ירושלים של זהב. ירושלים של זהב, it's a type of jewelry which was made out of gold. The woman would put on her forehead. Right? We learned it. Who promised his wife that he's going to give her this type of jewelry? Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva gave his wife Rachel a jewelry shel zahav Yerushalayim shel the golden Yerushalayim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Gemara brings down that when Rabbi Akiva haya ani, he was poor and had no money, he told his wife, "Don't worry. One day, I'm going to be rich, and I'm going to have money. I'm going to buy you Yerushalayim shel zahav."
He said if, or
Is it when?
I know the rabbi said when. I'm asking. I'm sorry. אמר, אם הוא...
תסתכל בנדרים.
אני שואל, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
לא, אני מבין אותך. כן, לא, אם זה היה בתנאי,
כן.
או הבטיח לה.
Right.
מה שזכור לי, צריכים לדעת, תראה מה כתוב שם. מה שזכור לי, זה אומר לה, באחד מן הימים, כשיהיה לי כסף, הוא לא הבטיח לה, had to be promise. אתה לא יכול לשאול, צריכים לדעת, had to be promise, אתה לא יודע, לא שייך. מה? יום אחד, שיהיה לי, ולא תמי לך איזה nice shoes, או belt, leather. אמר לי אשתו, I'm gonna buy you ירושלים של זהב, I'm gonna buy you. ירושלים של זהב was the most expensive jewelry, and it was very חשוב. So that's גמרא על רבי עקיבא and his wife רחל. יש ירושלמי במסכת שבת, שמו מה כתוב. מעשה ברבי עקיבא. A story with רבי עקיבא, שעשה לאשתו עיר של זהב. You hear this? He made his wife this special jewelry. ירושלים של זהב. And המטה איתתה דרבן גמליאל. רבן גמליאל's wife saw Rahel, Rabbi Akiva's wife, with that jewelry. Bekaniyet be. She was jealous. Yeah. She has one and I don't have one. She was very jealous. The Gemara doesn't cover anything and it says, what happened after? Atat. She came to her husband, Rabban Gamliel, which he was the Nasi, the chief of Eretz Israel, ve'amarat kume ba'ala. And she told her husband, Mamra, I want a family. She'af hu ya'asela. Be very careful. Rabban Gamliel's wife told her husband, Rabban Gamliel, her husband, I want you should do the same thing to me.
Like Rabbi Akiva did to his wife.
Yeah. Why only she can? גם אני רוצה. אמר לה, he told her, הכין הביית עבדת לי כמה דהבית עבדה לך? You did to me what she did to her husband? אומר הקורבן העדה פה, רבן גמליאל אמר לה, וכי כן היית עושה את לי כמו שהיא עשתה לו? Did you did to me what she did for her husband? שהייתה מוכרת סעיף שבראשה. She even sold her מטפחות, special scarves that she had, she sold, and she bought food for herself, ונותנת לו שיעסוקו בתורה. She never bothered him. She sold everything she had, even the scarf she had, she sold, so not to bother her husband from learning. אמר לה רבן גמליאל, אתה עשית ככה גם כן? Did you? You did it, so that's how I'm buying you. שמעתם?
Wow. I have a different.
It's a one-way ticket to an early grave if you say that to somebody.
Right.
What was the comment on that?
It's a one-way ticket to an early grave if you say that to your wife.
השם ישמור. רואים שלא הבנתם את הגמרא.
No, I understand.
You know you didn't.
I understand.
No, you didn't. I'm telling you didn't.
You only get the jewelry if you have Ma'asim Tovim. She doesn't have the Ma'aseh, so she
More
doesn't
than
get the
that.
crown.
More than that. No, more than that. It seems from here, Ran Gadol מאוד, we didn't even understand the conversation between Rabban Gamliel and his wife.
זכות שלה שהיא קיבלה לשורשה, no?
The Gemara brings down here, it seems That's what I started at the beginning. That the jewelry that you put on, it depends. If it's on the hand, it's one level. On the neck, it's another level. On your head,
Okay.
it's top. She's not talking about I want a jewelry. The Gemara is not going to talk about people like that because it's in her nature.
Wow.
The Gemara is talking about Rabban Gamliel, which he was the Nasi, was the chief rabbi. Do you know what it means to be chief rabbi? Your day is about Am Yisrael. Your war is about Am Yisrael. Most likely, she missed many hours and days and nights that she did not see her husband. She did not eat breakfast with him, and maybe even lunch, and maybe also dinner. Maybe it was a couple of days, even weeks. He had to take care of all the yeshivot and Am Yisrael, Beret Yisrael. So her Mesirut Nefesh for Torah was, whoa, on a big level. And I started off with the Gaon that he says that where you get your jewelry, what type of jewelry that you get, it depends on your Ma'asim Tovim.
So she did it.
Hold on.
She
The
thought
neck?
she did.
Yeah, Habibi. On the neck, it's a different level. You get jewelry on your fingers, that's one. The Ma'asim Tovim, Ma'asim. A bracelet, זה כבר משהו יותר גדול. On your neck, wow. On your head, זה משהו, that's a top notch. Meaning a woman wouldn't get a jewelry only based on her actions. Meaning she would get jewelry, maybe even a lot, but you couldn't put the jewelry on certain places on your body if you're not up to that level. So if you cook and you bake, you get get rings. And if you do more, you get also a bracelets. If you have ma'asim tovim and a good heart and you do for others mashu special, then you get also a necklace. But if your level is way far, then you get jewelry on your head. Rabban Gamliel's wife, would she give her life for Torah? She goes to her husband and tells her, how come you don't give me? I want also. Rabbi Akiva did to his wife. I want also. Meaning, I'm in the level that I should get a jewelry
I'm willing to sacrifice.
that it should be on my head. Amala, did you do what she did? You didn't. Meaning, we're not talking about jewelry,
Get
period.
you or not get you.
No, it's not a question of jewelry.
Right.
It's a jewelry that's to put on the head.
Right.
She felt that she is Albert, my everyday halas. You went outside and come in, Habibi. It's either you shut it or I'm out. It's either me or the phone. Can I get it, please? When you leave, I'll give it to me, please. Business. Whenever meeting, has to be a serious meeting. We're talking about life and your wife and jewelry. I don't know what to do. Yalla, next. Next to me, Beracha, Habibi, the Beracha. Yalla, next. Bekitzu, now you're going to focus more. You're going to see me more relaxed. Bוא נמשיך. על כל פנים, so Rabbi Akiva, so Rabban Gamliel tells his wife, have you done like what she did? You didn't. I'm not getting you that type of jewelry. Meaning jewelry, I'll buy you jewelry, but you want Yerushalayim shel zahav. Yerushalayim shel zahav al harosh. That's if you have la'i b'oraita. That's if you have a husband that you are willing to sell whatever you have for him to learn and not to bother him and not to ask him, come, I need you to go out to Parnasah. Nothing. You go and learn. I'll do whatever it takes. You didn't do what you did, then you're not on a level that you can consider yourself that I'm ready to wear Yerushalayim shel zahav. That's how the Gaon Mivina learns this Gemara, and that's how he learns the pasuk over here. Ki liviyat hedhem leroshecha. That's one type of jewelry. Ve'anakim negalagerotecha. That's a necklace. That's a different. That's already lower a lower level.
Wait, he's telling you that he's telling you you're not on our level.
Yeah. He says straight out. Amala.
No, so that's how we understand from the beginning. You know, he's saying you didn't do what she did. She
So-
shachara batza bat shela
How the Gaon Mivina, the way we learn the Gemara is you have a wife who was jealous, and then tell her, listen, you didn't. I don't feel you were such a great wife like Akiva's wife. You're not getting one. Like one day, you're gonna give me, a massage in my legs when I come home, and you're gonna put the tovel b'shem in raglo, and you're gonna take care of me more, so I'll give you more. That's how it sounds when you read the Gemara without the Gaon Mivina. But the Gaon says, no, mapitom. You're not talking about such a level of a woman. Zekacha, that's everyone outside.
Is there any place where he said he got it for her anyway?
No. Look at the word.
So the Musar of the Avicha is Al Roshecha, and the Torah Imecha is.
It's both. It's both.
It's not 1-to-1.
No, it's both.
Why does it say? For Imecha it says Torah Imecha and Avicha?
We already
So
spoke
what's the
about
difference?
it.
So then how do you put? Meaning it's just telling you here whatever.
Right.
How do you understand the levels here? How do you know what's higher than what? But
אומר, יש לימוד ויש לימוד, יש מצווה ויש מצווה.
I know, but why is the crown more valuable than the necklace?
כמה משעות? לא, הקראון זה על הראש, והנקלס זה על הצוואר. Okay?
Just because again, they're just giving it as an example, like the height of the goof.
That's one way, and also another piece, beautiful piece. Also, a crown is one piece of gold versus a necklace. יש לך חוט. It's a hot. It's a thread.
String. Links.
No. Anakim.
Together.
Yefeh. Is it links?
Links.
Right. So the thing that ties all the pearls or all the whatever jewelry you have there. So the jewelry is the outside. And the inside, the ties, is only machaber otam. So there is a big difference between a necklace to Yerushalayim Shel Zahav. Yerushalayim Shel Zahav, the whole thing is the one piece of gold, which is the other one. You have something simple which ties the jewelry, the gold or the silver or the pearls together. הבנת? יש תורה שזה חתיכת זהב. That's a whole different level. That's Rabbi Akiva's wife. And then there's some הרבה פחות יותר. נמשיך הלאה. Now, Shlomo talks either to his son Rehavam or he talks to us. But either way, it fits. Pasuk Yud, Benim. Shlomo HaMelech tells his son Rehavam or us, my children, Im yefatucha hataim al tovim. If bad people, Rasha'im, bad friends, Yefatucha will try to persuade you to come with them. Al Toveh, don't you dare listen to them. Don't even listen to their words. So Bemet now Shlomo HaMelech, until here, he said, listen to your parents. That sounds when you're a little kid. Okay, now you're a little older. Now you gotta be very careful. Pick friends. You have to know how to pick friends. If you have a friend that is gonna tell you, come with me, and you know that he's bad, run away. Don't even listen to his words. Because when you're going to go after him, the price that you're going to pay is going to be very heavy. And he tells you how they're going to get to you. If you're going to say to you, Lecha itanu, come with us. Ne'erva ledam, nitzpena lenakeh hinam. They're going to tell you, listen, you want money? Come. Let me teach you how to make money. Easy money. Ma. So here he says they're gonna tell you we're gonna steal money. but they're not going to steal money from the people that have no money. You got to go after the rich people. So what do? You have to watch when they land. When they come to the show, they take a plane, they have all the money in their luggage. They land, they come to Chicago, you gotta wait outside, let them drive, and 15, 20 minutes when it's on the way, on the highway over there, catch him, take everything and תמשיך הלאה. If they're gonna tell you, לך איתנו, come with us, נערבה לדם. Do you know what is לערוב? מה זה לערוב?
Ambush.
Beautiful, ambush. לערוב זה ambush. למה לא? אין בעיה, זה אותו מאוד. Let's ambush them.
זה לדם.
No.
Oh.
I had to bring a nice story.
דמים.
I had to take it
לא,
to
חשבתי
Chicago,
שזה לשון דמים.
and on the highway. פה, חביבי, הולכים להרוג. אוקיי? ואומר, הפסוק אומר לנו, what they doing is, נצפנה לנקי חינם. You should know their ambush is to a person, is an innocent person. הוא נקי. And what they do to him, it's not right. The רשעים that they want to catch this person. יפה מאוד. פסוק י"ב. נבלעם כשאול חיים. Wow. And they're going to tell to this young person, young child, come with us. ונבלעם כשאול חיים. The same way a grave swallows the dead body, that's how we're going to swallow them. We're going to swallow them alive. ותמימים כיורדי בור. They did nothing to us, but we're going to kill him. We're going to take all his money away. And then, כל הון יקר נמצא, and they will continue telling him, we're going to have so much money. After we're going to kill them, we're going to have so much money. נמלא בתינו שלל. We're going to fill our houses with so much money. Come with us. Come. Let's sell drugs. I mean, today's already legal, right? No. Some. Okay. No, nothing. גורלך תפיל בתוכנו, כיס אחד יהיה לכולנו. And then tell him, and after we're going to steal, after we're going to rob, and after we're going to kill, Habibi, now we're going to count all the money. And you're going to come with us, 50-50. So, good, excellent. Was it good? Habibi, you come with us one night, we do the cut hametz, and then Habibi, 50-50, come. You're young. It sounds great. A little risky, but they tell you we do this for many years. You see how much money we have. Mansions, we have yachts, we travel, we go, we gambling and we drink and baby, life is beautiful. Come, easy money, and you are young, and you're not even getting where you're going with it. And if you don't want to do 50-50 because you're afraid, where are going to put the money, and which bank, and then IRS, don't worry. We're going to have one big pile of money, and every time you need money, you come, we give. We have in our house the safe. Whenever you want, you have an access to the safe and take. So either 50-50 or we'll put it on the safe, and whenever you need something, come take. You need 20,000, 50,000, everything is here. Just come with us. אומר שלמה המלך בני, אל תלך בדרך איתם. שלמה המלך he tells his son, I'm warning you, don't go with these people רשעים. And even when they don't go to ambush people and to kill, just being with them, run away. Beni al telech b'derech itam. It's to do the ambush and to kill. And more than that, mena raglecha min netivotam. Don't even be around them. No going out, no drink, no inviting them out. Titrahek mehem. Bad friends, what a bad friend can do, can destroy your life, and sometimes he's gonna mess you forever.
What's a bad friend?
This is explained.
I'm saying,
His friends never do that.
They would do bad things. Steal.
No, I don't have friends that steal, but let's just say kids, friends that let's say maybe don't keep Shabbat, or is that considered
It's just
Rasha?
I mean, stay away from that.
kashrut? Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna keep Shabbat. I mean, I'm gonna eat kosher, not kosher.
We have Isaac. Why are you looking for other true friends? I don't get it. And you have Joey also. Why do you have other friends?
And this guy, yeah.
I'm telling you what I say every morning. So why are you going to Florida now?
No, not Florida. I'm just saying it could be a
Also,
tear.
here you have friends that they don't give Shabbat for Kolah, all this mess.
Yeah.
Also, here you have.
Well, when I grew up, Rabbi, I used to hang out with.
I understand when you grew up. Maybe the body grew up. I don't see the.
No, I don't hang out with the same people I grew up with. Just because I hung out with a bunch of kids who, let's say, didn't keep kosher and didn't keep Shabbat, I never ate not kosher with them. I never didn't keep Shabbat, even though I used to hang out with kids who did that.
So they're not your friends.
Now let me ask you something. You have Chumash next to you.
Yes.
Okay, let's open a Chumash. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm going to read the pasuk. Now, if you're going to give me this attitude, I'm not going to read the pasuk.
No, I want to.
What do you give me? What do you go like this? Like FSS? If I'm against you,
No, I'm not saying it.
I'm just what? Go.
Okay, let's read it.
No. You're not doing me any favor. You ask me, I'll tell you my ketub
No,
Torah.
I want to see what I want to see it inside.
And then, if it makes sense, you'll take it, and if not, you'll drop it.
No, I'm not gonna not take it in, but I don't know if I could just now stop hanging out with those kids.
Okay. Then
It's
it's
not like I hang out every single night. I'm busy. I have
I know.
kids, but
So I'm gonna
They're
tell you
good
my
friends, they're
ketub,
good
and it's
people.
your choice. Did I say anything better? On the
no, I'm
hospital?
saying that they're good. They're good people. Just because
They're excellent.
they do certain things doesn't mean I have to do it.
They're excellent. The question is how? Where's the boundaries?
The boundaries are there.
Where?
He doesn't go with them.
Do you go to their house or you go eat in a restaurant? How about this? Let's start from there. I know they're your friends.
I go to their house.
How can how can you eat from there? There.
I don't.
So I don't get. So let's once again, if you want to hang out with your friends, so when you hang out, you drink and you eat, correct?
Don't eat. We just drink.
Or you drink. What do you drink?
Hookah.
Yeah, the hookah, coffee, sometimes some tequila, depends on the night.
And then he's on time the
I
next
never
morning.
eat.
Oh, shit.
Right. And the cups, I call everything is dipped. I call
The cups are dipped. I don't know if the cups are dipped.
that's how can you drink?
No, I drink from a.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you see it?
Okay, but it's not because of him. That's just because. I mean, if you go to any most restaurants or bars.
Well, bars you don't have to have dips because it's just like going to hayal.
Okay, so then no.
But who not guy?
What?
He's a guy?
Who?
Your friend?
No.
Okay, so then if he's a Jew, then you hayab.
Have to for what?
You have killing which is dip.
If the place is not owned by a Jew.
What's that owned? You talking about his house, no?
Oh, by his house? No, I don't drink from his cup.
So, oh my gosh. So let's start all over. So I ask you, where do you hang out? So you said in his
Oh,
house.
if I'm hanging out in his house, then I'm not drinking from his cup. Only from the can or from the bottle.
Plastic.
So it's a dick.
Or plastic, yeah.
Okay, and so you go there only when it's not Shabbat.
Yeah, of course. I don't hang out in Shabbat. I'm around here.
I thought you're in Florida now.
Oh, if I'm in Florida, then I'm in a hotel room or an apartment.
And you go to him.
And if I do go to him, I don't use his utensils and I don't use his cups.
Mm-hmm. And what are you talking about?
Nothing, I don't know. Nothing important.
Nothing important. No,
I mean,
no,
important, like,
no, it's very
weddings
important
and
for
this
me.
and that. I mean, it's a Shabbat. I don't know where you hang out.
Shabbat, you hang out in his house? Shabbat? And TV is on?
It depends if I'm staying in the building.
Wait. The TV is on.
No,
I love it. הוא שומר Shabbat.
to a certain extent.
All right. I'm going to tell you pasuk, and you're going to take it, and you're going to.
I'm not watching. Hold on. I'm never really employed on staying in that building and going to him on Shabbat. I have to be.
So what type of
I
a
was
friend do
down-
you have?
okay,
Do
you
you
know
hang
what?
out with
Talking
your
about, it's about
friends?
friends here. It's
Regular
about friends
people. They're
here.
not.
Yeah.
Friends that you grew up with in yeshiva that are not religious
You see
anymore.
some
That's what it is.
nice.
Listen, they were
Okay.
never really religious to begin with, but they were
Whatever,
always, I was always friendly with them. They're good friends.
If, look, I'm going to tell you the kachaf.
I don't sit in somebody's house. I don't have friends where I go to their house on Shabbat and watch TV.
So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to read you a pasuk here, and you're going to decide where you're up to. I cannot tell you where you're up to with your friends. But I'm going to tell you my ketubah Torah, and you're going to tell me what do you think. Page 34.
Wait, Rabbi, when I say that my friends don't keep Shabbat, right? I'm not there with them when they're not keeping Shabbat. They're just people who don't keep Shabbat.
Okay, here.
They don't keep kosher.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I don't know also. Pasuk Zain. Bechavod, read. Yeah.
ויהי ריב בין רועי מקנה אברהם ובין רועי מקנה לוט והכנעני והפריזי ואז יושב בארץ.
ויהי ריב בין רועה מקנה אברהם ובין רועה מקנה לוט. There was a fight between Abraham's and Lot's shepherds. What was the river all about? What was the fight? What was the argument all about?
Possessions?
Possessions? Not really. If you look at Rashi, Rashi Maomer. ויהי ריב לפי שהיו רועיו של לוט רשעים ומרעים בהמתם בשדות אחרים. Lot's shepherds, they took their cattle and they ate. They grazed them in people's land. Where Abraham's shepherds, היו מוכיחים אותם על הגזל. They told them, what are you doing? This is גזל. And they told them, what are you talking about? Hashem gave the land to Abraham. So Abraham owns the land. And since Abraham is no child, so me, Mr. Lot, he's, while Yoresh inherits Abraham's land. And Memele, everything I'm thinking is legit. Now, Hashem never gave it to Abraham yet. Hashem promised him in the beginning of Parashat Lech Lecha, if you want to see, בפסוק זין, on page 32, פסוק זין, וירא השם אל אברהם ויאמר, לזרעך אתן את הארץ הזאת. פסוק זין, לזרעך. So Hashem never gave Abraham yet the land. He said to Abraham, I'm giving this land to your children. So Abraham doesn't own it. And even let's say Abraham does own it, since when he became his Yoresh, he's still alive. So how can you take his money? Bekitzur, Lot shepherds gazlanim. Correct? Abraham tells Lot in Pasuk Het. Read. Vayomer Abraham el Lot.
ויאמר אברהם אל לוט אל נא תהי מריבה ביני ובינך ובין רועי ובין רועיך כי אנשים אחים אנחנו.
Listen, you and I are friends. We're very good friends. But I can no longer stay with you. You choose either to the left or to the right. But we cannot. We're not staying together. Now let me ask you, who was the thieves? Lot's or his shepherds?
Shepherds. What?
But he lived ben Ro'eh. So it was a fight between the shepherds. And Abraham is going to Lot. And he tells him, sir, you and I, we could no longer stay together. You go to the left, I go to the right. You go to the right, I go to the left. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, what's the issue?
Now there's no issue.
What was Abraham's issue?
He's the one who's, he should be telling his shepherds to not graze maybe.
Well, the shepherds, if you hear the shepherds fighting, it means that's Abraham's message to his shepherd, and that's Lot's message to his shepherd. So basically, the shepherds are. This is the discussion between Abraham and Lot indirect.
He wants nothing to deal with his shepherd, with luck. or-
So why Abraham tells him we cannot stay here no longer together? Why?
Because you were going against the Torah, and me, I don't want to do that.
Did you just hear it? Makatu?
Yes, I understand.
So we're not talking about even keeping Shabbat. I'm talking about stealing money, not kosher. And Abraham tells him, if your money is not kosher and you steal, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Get out of here. Now, to you, what do you think Lord did something bad?
Yeah, he did something against the Torah.
But at the end of the day, he doesn't mean it.
No, but he didn't
Hold
personally.
on.
He didn't personally do it.
Let me finish with Albert. I know where I'm going. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's our question?
I'm asking, was Lot wrong?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Even though he understood somehow that Hashem gives to Abraham, blah, blah, blah. Abraham, he doesn't want to have anything more to do with him. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. What happened to Lot at the end?
He lost everything.
Lost everything? Why?
I forgot why.
Okay, so that's all we have Chumash to remind us. You want to, on page 36, Pasuk Yud Bet. Go ahead, read.
What's that?
Yud Bet.
ויקחו את לוט את רכושו בין אחי אברהם וילכו והוא יושב בסדום.
The Torah says that there was a war between the 4 and 5 kings. The 4 kings came, they won, and they captured everybody from Sodom, Amorah, Admah, Tzvorim, Betzoar. They took all the people, the money, Hakol, including Lot and his money. Fine? And the Torah emphasized, and you should know, that V'hu Yoshev Bizdom. He was sitting in Sodom. Now, we know already that he was sitting in Sodom because it says in the previous Perek that he went to live in Sodom. So we know it, correct? Why does the Torah have to add V'hu Yoshev Bizdom? No, Omer Rashi, that's why we have Rashi. Omer Rashi V'hu Yoshev Bizdom. Mi garam lo zot. You have Rashi?
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah.
Yeshivato Bizdom. What caused Lot to lose all his money and everything? You know what caused him to lose everything? Because he went to live in Sodom.
Okay.
Watch this. From my little goat is eating a grass, do you know where it's going to end up? One day, all your bank accounts and checking and savings account will be thrown away. So why? Because your little goat is eat from your neighbor's grass. It's grass, b'shamayim. Mabaya. See, and Lot did the same attitude.
No.
Wait. I'm not done, but I'm not done. Okay, Abraham somehow fought for him and he got him back. Did he went back to Abraham or he went back to Sodom? What do you think now? Was he Rasha or lo Rasha? Should he get the message?
He should have got the message.
Did he?
No.
Good. What happened the next time we're going to meet him in Parashat Vayera? What happened there? No, he didn't die.
He lost his family.
So watch this. His wife turned to become a pillar of salt. His daughters were married. They died in Sodom with the husbands, and the other ones end up what? Sleeping with him. Now, you go a couple of years after, the Torah gives us the real picture of life. You think you're stealing from your neighbor's grass? You don't understand. You're losing your daughters, your wife, your son-in-laws, and at the end, what type of family he left with? He left Sodom with nothing in his hand. All the money by Mahama. You guys remember when he would hesitate? I want to take the money, but what should I do? And the Malachim told him, you have no time. But they picked him up and they dropped him outside the city. So what happened? All his money gone. His wife gone. His married daughters with the son-in-laws died, gone. He left alone in a cave with 2 daughters That at the end he slept with them and they call the kids Moavi. Could you come from my father? What a nice name. Do you get what happened over here? Do you get once you move an inch further down, you're killing your whole family? Do you get it?
I get it.
So Abraham sees the whole picture very clear. In Abraham, I don't see you. It's not about, grass, my grass, your grass. Abraham sees the results. And he sees if you at the end going to do that, I know that in the end you're going to have disaster. So I don't want to be next to you. Get out of here. And you know what happened after? I want to take a minute to Parashat Vayera. Let's go a minute to Parashat Vayera. On page 52, Perek Chaf, Pasuk Aleph. מה הרעש שם? That's why. Habibi, don't worry. No worry, now no buzzing. Next. I'm answering your question. And I'm dealing with the business also here. Don't worry. Yalla. Read Perek Chaf, Pasuk Aleph. You had a question. I want to make sure you're going to leave the room, satisfied. Go.
What pasuk, Rabbi?
Aleph.
What page? 52.
You see? That's what happens.
Because this is what they do to us, Rabbi.
Yeah. Vayisa misham.
Pasuk. What pasuk? וייסע משם אברהם ארצה הנגב, וישב בין קדש ובין שור ויגר
בגרר. Okay, it says Abraham went from there. From where? From where? But where Abraham used to live? Abraham used to live in Hebron. And after the story with Lot and his daughters, as you can see, that's the end of Perek Yutet. After what happened with Lot and his daughters, the Torah tells us Abraham moved to Gerar. Abraham, what do you have to Gerar? Why are you moving? What's wrong living in Hebron? And Rashi says an unbelievable shot. You ready? You're not ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Omer Rashi. Vayisam Misham Abraham. I'm reading in the second shot. Rashi has two perushim. Fifth line. You have it on the left column.
Yeah.
דבר אחר, להתרחק מלוט, שיצא עליו שם רע שבא על בנותיו. Wait, after the story with Lot, meaning after Sodom got destroyed, and Lot went to the cave, and the story came out that his daughters were pregnant, and they had kids. Abraham tells his wife, and the whole yeshiva, Rabbi Yisai, we're moving all the way down to the south towards the west. Why? There is someone miles away in Sodom, next to Sodom, which he is my nephew and my brother-in-law. I don't want to have anything to do with this story. So we're moving. Wow. But we're moving. He's all the way down here. I need more. We need to go more. But he's not next to you anyway. Yatsa alav shem ra. I want to be out of here. And what's your name, by the way? Okay, so be careful, so you shouldn't have friends as laws. Atem ro'im mipo, Avraham ala shem ra sheyatsa. He was embarrassed. He's not living with him anymore. But look what happened. When you do bad things, do you know what's going to happen? You think it's not going to happen. We say every morning before Amidah, before Kriyat Shema, before Ishtabah, Zimra, all the way in the beginning, the first 3-4 pages of Siddur, the first thing you ask is Tatzileni mihaver ra. That's before you ask Hashem, Ve'arevna, give me Torah, and give Habibi before Torah. If you have one bad friend, your Torah is going to go straight to the garbage. Akol.
But they're Jewish.
Gam Lot היה Jewish, Gam Korach היה Jewish, and also Datan ve'Aviram are Jewish. Before you're going to be Mechazekev, it's going to take you down the drain.
I don't see myself doing these.
You don't see. That's exactly what Lot said. I don't see what's wrong with it. Lot said the same thing. What's wrong with this Sodom?
Okay. I hear. I understand.
You understand? Now you choose. You do whatever you want. Okay. If you think bad friends have no influence,
I don't think they're bad people.
I'm not saying bad people.
So
It's
what are we saying?
it's where the thoughts can take you.
Okay, they're just not strong.
Not strong. Mahalel Shabbat. But they're not strong. Mahalel
I
Shabbat.
understand, but they just maybe they don't really know. Like
Okay, so go to them and teach them. But it should be the other way around. If you tell them, listen, I'm going there.
I don't think it's the other way around. Why is it the other way around?
It's
Bring them
impossible.
Bring them
You
to
should
the
be
class.
teaching them, not they should be teaching you.
They're not teaching me.
No? What's the discussion about? Very simple. What's the discussion all about? Are you talking about the Shamayim, about faith, about being loyal
I mean, listen,
to
I-
Hashem,
I-
to your
I-
wife?
When I'm hanging out with them.
Yeah.
I mean, I can hang out with people who are religious and keep Shabbat and keep. Doesn't mean we're talking about Torah. I mean,
It doesn't have to be. Just being
Okay, so-
next to religious people, you have good influence if he's good. You can have people with beard, but
if I have good influence against somebody who keeps Shabbat and keeps kosher, then I should have more influence against a guy who doesn't hold it, but who looks at me like as if he wants to maybe one day be there. He's
Fair.
not.
So if you're talking to him about Shabbat and other mitzvot, then maybe you're right.
I mean, I'm not talking about Shabbat and mitzvot, but I try to tell him, maybe you should put Tefillin on today, we should pray.
No, that's the case. So if you drink
I'm not-
tequila,
I
wait. Let's get things straight over here. If you drink tequila and while you're drinking the tequila, you get a little high, you feel high, and you're gonna put more tefillin, then go for that.
I'm not trying to get nobody high, Rabbi,
But you're drinking, don't you?
we're just saying here. Hang on.
Okay, so if you hang
out,
out,
get drunk.
I'm not drunk.
It's a lot to get me drunk.
Oh my God.
If you're drinking and the discussion with someone who's not religious
Yeah.
is about Torah mitzvot, then go for that. But if the discussion with someone that's far from Torah and I don't know what he's doing, and the discussion is divrei hol, very fast you're gonna end up talking.
The great
Things-
could be had with anybody's right.
I'm
Even
sorry.
people who keep Shabbat, there's almost, it's almost, I mean, depends on, I guess, their level or whatever, but it's almost always the great whole. It's not really ever.
It's not true.
Not ever, but-
It's not true. You could have two friends going out and eat,
Yeah, but
and they're talking about the kids, about schools,
that's
about
I
it's
talked
good.
about my kids, I talked to him about everything else also.
About everything else. That's
No,
my
I'm
issue.
saying I talked to him about like everything that I would talk to a friend who does keep Shabbat. I talked to him about. He's not any different in my eyes. I'm not. I
But,
want him to.
but
mechazek
if you
himself,
go
I
out
want
with
him to-
Isaac into talk about the schools, so you talk about the teachers, and if you have some comments, if what you did was right or wrong, and the principle, we are in the same circle. Okay, even that divrei hol is not that hol because you're talking about education and what type of school I should put my kid in. Fine, but if someone is not even keep Shabbat, he's not putting his kids in the right school to begin with. Maybe they even put their kids in public school.
Possible, but I'm not sure. But yeah,
Possible, very
he didn't
possible.
go to
I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking people who don't keep Shabbat.
Yeah, it's a very high chance that the kids are not gonna have a
Okay,
Jewish
so
education.
do you want your son to have friends that he has someone that doesn't keep Shabbat
No.
and go to public school?
No.
Okay, so that's the issue here. You're not talking about you and your friend, period. It's
Like I said,
you, your wife, and your kids who are going to hang out for the birthday of your friend's son. What do you think? It's only you and your friend, period? I'm talking about the whole frame. It's you, your wife, and your kids. Today he's 5. In a couple of years he's 12 already, and he has a he has a girl, he has a daughter, and they're talking about public school and things that you should never even talk about. So I'm not talking about you, period. You have to know that where you're gonna put your friendship, and if you're gonna set the tone in your house, what is the friendship could go up to? That's how your kid's gonna take it to the next level. Very simple.
Yeah.
The question is where you put the fence to your children. Maybe you and him alone. Maybe I'm not saying that.
Yeah, when is it ever with my family? Really, never.
I'm sorry.
Never had these people. I mean, I don't have that many friends to begin with. So, I mean, I have a lot of friends, but I don't have a lot of friends who I
All I'm saying is that if I have friends that don't keep Shabbat, I need to be careful, and I need to be very careful, not only for myself. It's my wife and my children. My wife and my children. Got it? Hazak u'baruch.
חזק וברוך.
Stop.